friends, it's Gwen. Welcome to my January haul. I actually got a lot more books than I initially thought that I did, and I also found a bookstore that is like a book exchange where you can take your old unread books there and they give you store credit, and then you can use that credit within the store to get any books that you would like. So I actually did get, the first two books that I got were American Born Chinese that I got there, and I read it and I've already returned it for an exchange. The second book that I got there was the Hunger Pains parody book that I've already reviewed on this channel. I got those two books, and I got The Host because I've never read this book by Stephanie Meyer. A lot of people talk about this book. I see it on a lot of shelves and bookshelf stores, and it just sounds really interesting. It's quite big, and it's the hardbound copy. But I got those three books at the book exchange. I returned American Born Chinese and the Hunger Pains parody, but I plan to keep this one because it's probably going to take me a while to read, and I really love the cover. Then I went to BooksAMillion and I spent a little bit of my gift card. I picked up Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I absolutely love the cover. I've heard great things about this book. It was also featured on a couple of top books of 2014. Inside the cover is awesome as well. It sounds really good. It's basically about two best friends, and one goes missing and sends the other on a treasure hunt of sorts. The next book that I picked up at BooksAMillion is I'll Give You the Sun. This probably made it on every top books of 2014 list that I read. Other than the brief description, I know it's about twins, and yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. I got the hardcover, obviously. Yeah, first Jandy Nelson novel. Then I really didn't buy books for a while. I was kind of thinking I could stop there, and I was pretty impressed with myself. I ended up borrowing a couple of books from my campus library. I picked up Aristotle and Dante, Living Dead Girl, and then I also got this huge monster. It's like, oh, it's the heaviest book ever. I don't even know how many pages it is, but it is ginormous. It's like a weight. But it's Big Questions by Anders Nielsen. It's a New York Times notable book. It is a graphic novel. But yeah, I borrowed this, and this book is originally, like on the back it has like the price, $69.95. So yeah, it's a big one, and I'm working my way through it slowly but surely. So I did that, and I wasn't buying any other books, but then I decided that I wanted to do a subscription box. I am doing the monthly Uppercase subscription, and I was gonna do like an unboxing, but when it came, my fiance was sleeping, and it was from a strange address. Like, it didn't say Uppercase on the outside. It was actually from an individual, so I wasn't really sure what it was. But then once I knew it was, I was like, oh, I should film it. But yeah, I really didn't want to because I was just really excited to see what my first Uppercase box had in it. So I started that this month, and I hope to be able to do it all year. But yeah, everything came in this little bag, and it has a drawstring, but my drawstring like broke. I don't know if I cut it when I was opening it or if it was just broken. I think it was just broken. But it came in this little sack, and this obviously went around and said Uppercase box, or yeah, it just says Uppercase on it. The book that they chose for this month is The Darkest Part of the Forest. It's just the dust jacket because I'm reading it and it's on my bedside table. But this was one of the books that was on my most anticipated reads of 2015, and I got it. I was super excited. I couldn't believe it. I was like literally squealing, and I was like, my fiance was asleep, so I was like, oh, I can't wake him up, but I was like so excited. I was like dancing around. With Uppercase, you get one book and you get one bookish item, and the one bookish item that they sent is are these book plates, 80 decorative labels. They have like little woodland creatures on them. They're super cute. So super cute. I don't know if I'm actually going to use these or not, but I thought I should. I thought you know, I could. I don't see anything against it. I mean, some of these books I obviously don't ever plan on getting rid of, and they're just going to stay in my library forever, so why not? But I haven't decided yet, so I haven't opened it. And since I was a first-time subscriber, they sent a bonus item, and the bonus item was this cute little bookmark. It says Eat, Sleep, Read, and it has like a little book, and it does have the little gems on it. So I got an additional bookmark, and I haven't used it yet. I'm actually starting to get a couple of bookmarks, and I like bookmarks, so excited about that. They also sent a personalized letter and just explaining a little bit about the book and sending me the bonus item, etc. So I'm really excited that I signed up for a monthly subscription thing that I can look forward to like every single month. And it's $29, I think, a month, and I think that's really reasonable, so check it out. So anyway, I went back to BooksAMillion, and I ended up finding The Bone Season, and I'm really excited to read this. It's kind of a lot chunkier than I thought that it was, but I know the Mime Order is coming out this year, so I figure I better go ahead and get started on this one. It was remaindered, so, and I got it for, look at that, $6.97. Yeah, so I was excited about that. And then, as most of you know, or maybe some of you do not know, I have never read Harry Potter's. Don't hate. It's not because I haven't wanted to, it's just that other books have been in my way and I've never owned the books. And obviously it's a middle grade book, so, but yeah, I need to do it. I need to do it. So I got, ta-da! Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone hardback edition. I just got the first one because they're still $25 a piece, and I wasn't sure what honestly took me a long time to decide about getting the Harry Potters is which cover edition that I wanted, because there's so many beautiful covers, hardback and paperback versions, but paperback versions I feel like I would ruin the spine, and then I wouldn't want to keep them on my shelf, and obviously I want to have the Harry Potters on my shelf for a long time, so I decided to go with the hardback edition, and they only had this hardback edition when I went to go buy it, and this is one I was kind of leaning towards anyway, so there's that. So I got those two books, and I also paid the $25 fee to get my BooksAMillion card, so I get like a percentage off every time I go there now. And then finally, these are the ones I am probably the most pumped for. If you know me or you follow me on Twitter or Instagram or any of that, or you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I have been looking forward to A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I finally ordered this and a few other books off of Book Depository, and they finally came in. It was like shooey. Book Depository was like the very last moment I finally got them. I don't know if they just had like an influx of orders or what, but it seemed like it took forever to get here. Maybe it was just because I was anticipating them like so much, but I did get A Monster Calls, and I already reviewed this book. I loved it. It was a beautiful book. The illustrations were great, and this actually got shipped separately from my other package. So I got this one first, and I read it right away. Like, I think the day I got it is the day I read it. And then my second package came, and I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am about these two. So the first one that I got is Saga Volume 1. I'm so excited. And yes, I plan to get 2, 3, and 4, I'm sure, because everybody has been raving about this book, and it sounds really good. The artwork is amazing. Just the quick flip through is just very cool. So I'm really excited. I've heard nothing but great things, and I have seen Volume 2, 3, and 4 around at bookstores around me, so I'm not really as worried about getting copies of those. And then finally, the plight to get this book. This book was a total struggle for me to get because I wanted it in hardcover because I knew I was going to love this series, and I was either not finding the book at all or I was only finding it in paperback, and I was not about that life. But I finally got my hands on Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and I am so excited about this book. The cover is so beautiful. So pretty. And I did post a picture of this on my Instagram and on my Twitter, and yeah, everybody's like super pumped that I have this book. I'm just so excited about it. But I have quite, that really concludes my January haul, but I'm so excited about some of these books. I'm glad that I found a bookstore that I can exchange books out of. But yeah, there's so many good books. Like, I literally have so many good books that I want to get to, like, right now. Like, I wish I could read all of them, but I know I will get to them eventually. What books did you get in January? Anything that you're looking forward to reading in February? I hope to film my January wrap-up soon. I did have a very successful reading month. I'm hoping to finish The Darkest Part of the Forest today so I can include it in my January wrap-up, but if not, it will be in my February wrap-up. So look forward to that. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited about some of the books that I bought so I can share them with you. Do you have any of them? Want a buddy read? Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, did you hit the subscribe button? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Like this video.